And how can I help?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a round 2 of this shoutcast, this time on Payload Upward. Now, once again, just waiting for the gates to open. These pesky gates set on a timer, just really stupid in my opinion. But anyway, this red medic running around Mr. Lionheart, he has no idea what he's doing. It looks like he's half blind, but it doesn't matter as the gates are now opening. Let's see if he gets slaughtered right off the bat. And we're going to be watching the sticky trap from the red demo man. Didn't see it pick up any kills, but Dr. Aerospace picked up 2 with his own. Now we do have all these blue players jumping out. Already some pushing going on that cart. And the red team and blue team both popping Ubers. Red team going to be splitting them around, multi-ing it a little bit. That medic going to be somehow still alive, not trapped in the corner by that power. Meanwhile, the second blue Uber coming in. They're going to be hunting down that heavy weapons guy right away. That's going to be Babel, ending his double kills right there. Nice reflect by Pone O'Brien, taking down Aerospace. So, just a great start so far. We already have reflects and crazy nonsense happening already. Now, we do have all these blue players on the cart. They have that red spy corner. That's going to be Dogs, and unfortunately, he's going to be taken down immediately after that stab. Now, unfortunately, somebody wants to trade with me. My answer is no, because I don't want to trade right now. I don't feel like it, but it doesn't matter. We do have Rakes picking up a kill on Marlboro and the Sentry. Now, we do have these medics all over the cart, hanging out with Rakes, and they're just going to be pushing it, like the little train that could, or whatever that book is. Now, meanwhile, we do have Kaz out here. Going to be trying to light people on fire. Taz is spy. Nice reflect. And not picking up a kill with it, though. But still, what amazing reflect skills by Kaz. We do have the blue medic jumping in. He's raining down the stickies. Doesn't matter. Caesar McSalad getting a nice stab on Lionheart. Now, we do have this soldier that's going to be a 6 in season sex movie, or whatever his name is. It's way too long to pronounce. Going to be stabbed down by Dog. Or Togs. And meanwhile, it looks like red team's still in control of the hill. Nice reflect. Look at that soldier going to the moon. It just collides with that window, and it looks like the glass is broken. You're going to have to pay for that, but it doesn't even matter, as that was so glorious. Meanwhile, Gar picking up a double kill with that scattergun. Rakes picking up 1 in return. Now, meanwhile, the blue team is going to be popping an Uber. That's going to be a double medic Uber, interestingly enough, and not going to be able to take out that wrangled sentry. Now, interestingly enough, the sentry in a weird position that you don't normally see it, but we do have this engineer with the fancy Christmas hat. It's going to be Marlboro, going to be building up another sentry. So, red team going to have the double sentry defense going on. Meanwhile, blue team already got the cart all the way through the tunnel and out. So, that was a very quick turnover for that. Meanwhile, the rest of this blue team pounding around the corner. We do have this medic with an Uber just going to be pushing the cart with the soldier, trying to get some work done, popping it right now. They're going to be going in, trying to find some sentries. They see that one over there. They're going to take down the heavy weapons guy first. That one sentry getting sapped right there and taken out by Monk. Blue team all combining in this giant mob horde, whatever this is, and just capturing that control point and just completely wiping out all those red players. Now we're going to see if red team has any response to this. It looks like the first players are jumping out now. That's going to be the demo man. He's getting a nice sticky onto the soldier. Launches Monk right into him, though. So he's going to be taken down. Meanwhile, this blue team just keeping up the momentum. Red team getting pushed farther and farther back, though. Girardi or Milk going in. That was a great throw by whoever that scout was. It's going to be Gar. And looks like blue team still just kind of trapping red in that last control point. And getting that cart pushed all the way up this nice little windy spiral hill. Reminds me of those crazy straws that you used to use to drink your chocolate milk, but it doesn't matter as the red medic Wobo Fett going to be stabbed down right there. Marlboro stabbed down as well from Cheadle. So red team just losing a lot of these players to these support classes. The Pyro going to be blasting that soldier around. He does not get the reflect. And going to be saved from that spy, from that enemy rocket, interestingly enough. Now, we do have the blue team capturing the third control point. This is going to be a very, very quick round. Not sure if red team will be able to do better on their offensive run, as we do have the Richard Nixon heavy coming out. He has that wolf hat. Maybe he can just channel the predator instinct, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything, as his health is knocked down very low. And we do have all these blue players. Once again, the Swarm Instinct, the Locust Horde, if you want to quote Gears of War for no apparent reason. Then we do have the blue Uber going to be popped right here. The soldier going in right after the heavy weapons guy. He's going to be taken out. and squashed like a butterfly. Meanwhile, the spy action all up in this red engineer's grill. Engineer not able to set it up as he's just getting pressured by the monk and all these players just tossing up the spam of the century. Meanwhile, the blue team all over the cart. Red team really needs to get out of the spawn and put a stop to it. Somebody needs to jump it. Only a medic pushing it. That's going to be shown to the spy walking up, trying to use a revolver for some reason. Rake's jumping on, and there we go. The cart going to be pushed into the pit of doom.
You make my mediocre play feel very good.
Thank you.
Teams are being scrambled.
Now we do have the teams being scrambled eggs, and it's time to have breakfast, but unfortunately it's too late for that, as it's already like midnight or whatever time it is, wherever you crazy people live. And we're just going to be watching as blue team has a little bit of fun just hanging out in the spawn. We have Vanilla here. It looks like he was trying to jump off the cliff, but unfortunately invisible walls prevent that. We're going to see as we do have Benomat doing what he always does, which is playing engineer. If he does complete this interesting engineer play that I'm seeing him trying to accomplish right here, I'll be very proud of him. Unfortunately, I don't think there's enough time left in the round for him to complete it. Now we're going to be going out into the sky cam, going to be watching where all these little sticky traps are hidden. We have a nice one over here, and none right over there. And do we have any more right here? No. So red team having a very interesting sticky setup. Unfortunately, oh, here we go. I have found the Demoman stickies, and it appears he is a genius, as he has figured out something that I figured out a while ago that I was very proud of for figuring out. Now, meanwhile, blue team not able to push out the doors so far. We do have too much span coming out. We do have the soldier jumping out. Now the blue Uber coming out of that left corridor. They're going to be going straight for that corner area where the medic and soldier are hiding. Not going to happen though, as red team now all just colliding and making a giant circle of doom on that medic soldier combo. They're going to be running, and they have this heavy weapons guy that's going to be Rainbow Warrior. He's trying to be a team player and push the cart, but it just led to his death, unfortunately. Meanwhile, this red power guy's going to be Pono Brian lagging out right in front of the blue team spawn and just taken down. Now, my camera is going utterly wonkers for some reason. But that's okay, as it's now gone back to normal. Blue team all over this cart. A couple players pushing it. I believe that's going to be Rakes in the heavy. The spy coming in, denied by Rakes. Rakes just with that nice little spidey sense, sniffing him out. Meanwhile, the engineer trying to unsap all of his stuff frantically. That spy using the red tape recorder, so it just kind of destroyed everything there. We do have a sticky going, and this engineer going to be running for his life. He runs right past a soldier, and somehow the soldier does not notice him just hanging out. And we're going to be jumping around the camera a little bit. We have Lionheart going to be healing up the rest of the blue team as they push into this weird tunnel area. Now we have no red players contesting at the moment, and that's good. Meanwhile, Cheetos and the other spy both picking up 3 stabs combined. Cheetos getting 2 of them. And we did have a red spy going in, but not going to happen, as I believe Rakes and those other players putting an end to it. And we do have Cheetos just going to be hanging out here. See if he can do any sneaky business. He does spot that red team does not have very much defenses up. He's going to be sapping that sentry. There's 3 spies on the blue team for no reason. Jesus, Cabezus, albino sheep for some reason. Now we do have this medic getting knocked back. Almost knocked right into Cheetos' knife. Cheetos going to be taking out the ambassador, and he's just going to have to escape there with his life.
So much spot.
Now we're going to be jumping around a little bit. We do have the monk cam, but he's going to be caught on fire. Nice reflective, just flipping around and getting that nice kill on Kaz. Just all reflexes there. Meanwhile, Gar getting a nice caber kill onto Chettles. So we're going to have Monk here. See if he's going to pull any land whale nonsense, or maybe even a sneaky walrus play. It looks like he's going to be jumping up right now. The pyro reflecting that rocket. It's not going to matter though. His opponent Brian taken down. Now, Monk doing a lot of work, picking up another kill on Atlas there, so he's just going crazy at the moment. And it looks like blue team has had their cart pushing stalled at the moment, and it looks like more of them are going to be jumping on as we talk. And we have Heisenberg going to be on the cart with the rest of his team, just pushing it, and hopefully going to be taking off some of those red players' heads right here. As he spots the engineer, not going to land that one headshot. He's going in, trying to, not gonna happen. That engineer just too jumpity humpity getting away. Now we do have Mariboro going to be off engineer for once in his life. He's going to be run out of Zemman and walks right into that soldier though and taking a lot of damage. Nice little sticky trap onto Chettles and he's going to have to go back for some more health. Meanwhile, Babel getting a nice headshot onto Lionheart. The blue medic taken down, or one of them with that nice headshot by him. Meanwhile, the other blue medic is wanting to preserve his beautiful face, going to be popping the other blue team Uber as they're moving into the last control point. This Pyro right here, he reflects 2 rockets in a row. Hopefully he can reflect one of those soldiers into the pit of doom, but it's not going to happen as he got double teamed by all those blue soldiers. They're just going crazy there. Meanwhile, we do have the rest of the blue team on the cart. There's Red Heavy Benomath trying to defend. He's going to get stabbed down. Wood Buffet is not going to be able to warn him in time. Now, meanwhile, the Pyro coming in, the Spies, all these nonsense happening. Red team really needs to get on this cart. His blue team is almost pushed it off to the edge. We have all the stickies coming in, the medic and the Pyro on it. Just the medic left. He's going to be taken down by the mini sentry. And Red team somehow with the successful defense. Meanwhile, the soldier monk still hanging out in the corner. He wants to jump in. The sniper going. Not going to happen, though. Atlas taking down Heisenberg as he jumps on the cart. It's just sitting on the edge. It wants to go in. You just need to push it about 5 feet, blue team. Meanwhile, Red team somehow having a great defense and not letting this fall in the pit. Meanwhile, the heavy jumping down, not going to happen. Babble all over it. Red team just using all these stickies and pyros to their victory. The blue soldier jumping on now. Now the medic and the soldier are going to join. The scout going, and the red engineer needs to get on there and stop it. But no, the cart does go in, and boom goes the dynamite. And it looks like blue team and red team both pull a tie.